Starting on the mound in this one, Michael Lorenzen.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings.
Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Aaron Judge.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a ground ball, but that rolls foul. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch, and it just misses. Fouled off to the right. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. Paul Goldschmidt waiting to hit for the Yankees. Hit in the air, right field. Caglione. He makes the grab, and that is that. Yankees nothing, Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Kansas City, and our pitcher tonight, Max Fried, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Jonathan India leading things off and takes a strike. And it's even up. And that's a strike. On the ground. And that's just foul. And now the lefty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Into center. Grisham sprinting for this one. Makes a nice running catch. One away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Tap foul at the plate. India, the base runner at first with one out. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Lorenzen back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Yeah. Big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Now. And that one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Digging in, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
No score here in the second. The shortstop takes the ball. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
And that clips the inside corner. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for New York, Trent Grisham. And a strike in there. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. That one ran inside, almost got him. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Ball one, no strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. To the right side. Oh, nice play, and they get the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. Now will be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Max Fried will go to work. Fastball is outside. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. In the air, right field. Judge has it sized up. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Salvador.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that one popped in the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, J.C. Esquera. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's 1 down.
Excellent job, man. I tell you what, times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. Fouled off. He was late. Rice, 26 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And that drops in for a strike.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Top of the third, no score. Rice tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He went around, according to Carl Dixon.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, struck out looking at his first at-bat. And Judge spoils that one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball that's outside.
He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. And that's off the outside edge. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. And we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Nick Lofton.
Lofton.
And takes low for ball 1. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Royals strike first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
John Ray steps in for the Royals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And the 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Volpe. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Kyle.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And another ball. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge is there and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Jonathan India at the plate.
India.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Goldie on his way over, and he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Kansas City, start of the 4th. Here's Cody Bellinger. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here is Goldschmidt. Doubled his first time. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. And that is out of play. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. Perez can't handle it. Gets away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hammered on the line, base hit. Here comes Jazz, and he scores.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That one misses, and that's ball one. Volpe stands at first with one out. There goes the runner. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a good eye there. Runner goes again. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To India at second for 1, and that's 2. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Yankees 2 and the Royals 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom 4, and stepping in is the speedy Bobby Witt Jr. And there's a foul ball.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And ball 1.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Next pitch is outside. That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with a 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate. And I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is Michael Garcia, and that one clips the corner.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that one fouled off. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Vinny Pasquantino flied to right his first time. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
That one a little bit high, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Man at second. That one well upstairs. And it's 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Freed out of the stretch, fires. That's too low. Counts full, 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score, and the Royals tie the game.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
One out, runner at second. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Flied to left his first time. That one drifts inside. That misses, and the count is 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
Next offering is downstairs.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Jack Caglione in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Maximus notches the K.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Right, just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Caglione.
Now it's the right fielder, Jack Caglione. Flied to left his first time. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, J.C. Esquera. Lorenzen back to work. That one down the line. Fair ball.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Fought off foul. That one outside. 1-1. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. That should get the dugout going. His 13th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here is Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one inside, and the count is 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Judge rips that one. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Michael Lorenzen won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Taylor
Royals.
Clark takes over on the mound.
Number 45.
He's been so good against lefties.
Taylor Clark.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. That one not close, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And another ball.
Outside.
Pitch
That's
misses
ball
there, and now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 3-1. And ball 4,
Nope.
2 aboard.
Ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the
Now
box.
the
You can
first
see it
baseman,
right there with
Paul
such tight plate
Goldschmidt.
discipline.
First and second, no outs. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And a ground ball to first. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
The third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that
Oh,
misses. 1-0. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Noah Cameron appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Schreiber also getting ready.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Judge on third. Goldie over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
We got a full count.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really
Now
good
back,
coming
the
in,
shortstop,
but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Volpe.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Not close with that
No
one.
strike.
And now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And the
Ball
slider just misses. Trent Grisham on deck for the Yankees. Two outs. And there's the automatic. And that'll load the bases.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent.
So they're all loaded up.
Grisham.
Grisham getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground to the right
Nope,
side,
that's foul.
but it kicks foul. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
1 ball, 1
In the
strike.
dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
That's in. Ball 2.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 6-2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. Up the middle, India. Tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 6 and the Royals 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Nick Lofton. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. 0 walks so far, which of course indicates good pitching as well, but there have been plenty of times where they've chased outside of the strike zone.
Just missed.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Rave takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. 1 out, base is empty. Outside corner, there's a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Isbell batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And there's a ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's in the dirt. And now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Pitch count's getting up there now. And not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
And first offering is fouled off. Snap throw to first.
No,
and he's back in easily. That's in there. 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Off the mark there. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball left side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. A changeup missing. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2. Fouled off left side. First and second, 2 down. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Isbell, the lead runner at second. India on at first with 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they're all loaded up.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Just missed.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ryan Yarbrough getting loose out there. Hamilton, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That's in for a strike. And that one upstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that just misses. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Royals wind up leaving him loaded. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Royals.
and they make a change to start
Number
the
46.
6th. The new pitcher, John Schreiber.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
The catcher.
Here's the
Number
Yankees
25.
catcher now, J.C. Esquera. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
And next is the designated hitter, Ben Rice. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And that one fouled off. Schreiber, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Runner on the move. Foul ball. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the
base hit and a run in to score.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Goldie steps into the box.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
First pitch just misses. And fires in a fastball at 95.
1-1.
Rice at second. Bellinger at first. 1 gone. Ripped to third and caught. Well behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Will Warren.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
Really nice double last time after a long battle at the plate.
That's
Ball
off the
one.
mark. Ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Salvador Perez
catcher,
steps in for the
13,
Royals.
Salvador Perez.
There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1. That one missed. The Yanks leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the
Now batting,
benefits,
the
the
right fielder.
advantages of
Yeah.
relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Caglione stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. He was late there. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. KC down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. New inning getting started.
Leading
Now
off
the
for
third
Yankees,
baseman,
the
Jazz
first
Chisholm
baseman,
Jr.
number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 8-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Man at first. Now here's Trent Grisham. That one ripped, but foul. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone here.
Now batting.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Volpe leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Isbell makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 8-2. Back after this on the show. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one missing low. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, it happens.
Rave, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. And that one is in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Volpe tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 8 and the Royals 2.
Now pitching for the
Trevor
Royals.
Richards gets the call from the
Number
pen.
21.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Just missed. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 4 with a double. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
On the ground to short, could be 2. To India at second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs, bullpen action for the Royals. Angel Serpa up and throwing. That's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next pitch way upstairs. Paul Goldschmidt waiting to hit for the Yankees. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Royals 2. Back here in Kansas City, on the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Warren back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one pushed foul. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
To third, Chisholm. Tosses across to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And that one wrapped foul. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there
Now
tells me
batting,
he's seeing
the
the ball
third
pretty
baseman,
well. I know it didn't
Mike
produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's in there for strike 1. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Grisham backing up, and to his right makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Royals 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Angel Serpa, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Outside with a breaking ball.
2.
That one finds the zone. 2-1
2
now.
balls, 1 strike.
That one catches the corner for a strike. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Richards, in his 7th season, he features a changeup, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Inside, 2-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
In the dirt, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Got him swinging. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. Inside, just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they make short work of them there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Royals 2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, last chance for the home team. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Foul ball there. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
The catcher, number 13.
Salvi steps into the box now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Pasquantino gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Strike on the inside corner. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Just missed out on a home
Now
run right there, but he certainly hit it hard
Yeah.
enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So up next, Jack Caglione. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's down and away.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one not close. And now it's filled up 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting, the
Nick
designated
Lofton
hitter,
steps in for the Royals.
Lofton.
That's towards center. Grisham settles under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's in there. A run comes in the play.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Will Warren gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Ryan
the New York
Yarbrough
Yankees.
taking over on the mound.
Number
He pitched
33.
yesterday, and we'll see him once
Ryan
again.
Yarbrough.
So it's their last
Now
chance in this
batting,
one.
the left
So up
fielder,
now for Kansas City, John Ray. 1 for 3.
You just have to find a way to keep this game alive. This place will go nuts if you do.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball
that's
1. They're down to their final strike.
Good late sink
1 ball,
on that
2
fastball.
strikes.
Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Yarbrough is just 1 strike away.
2-2
Pitch
now.
misses, and the count's even at 2. The Yankees leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
8-3 the final in this one for Chris Singleton.